Overcoming fear, 6 profound lessons from the Buddha. Imagine a life where pain no longer holds you back, where you face challenges with calmness, clarity, and confidence. Do you believe that the teachings of the Buddha, which have guided millions to peace and wisdom for over 2,500 years, can help you overcome fear and transform your mindset? In today's discussion, we will explore 6 powerful lessons from the Buddha to help you release fear, embrace life with courage, and transcend your personal limitations. These teachings not only help you understand the nature of fear, but also shift your perspective, allowing you to find liberation from the anxieties that restrain you. If you're ready to break free from the grip of fear and delve deep into transformative lessons, let's dive into these mind-changing teachings. 1. Embrace impermanence. The Buddha taught that everything in life is impermanent, from our thoughts and emotions to our fears. Anxiety and fear often arise when we resist change and cling to the present. We fear losing our jobs, health, loved ones, and even the thought of such losses can cause distress. But the truth is, life is always changing. Nothing is permanent. Today's happiness may not last forever, but similarly, your pain, worries, and fears will also pass. By recognizing the impermanence of all things, you realize there's no need to control everything. Instead of fearing the future, learn to accept and adapt to life's changes. How to practice. Observe changes in nature, seasons shifting, plants growing, days passing. Gently remind yourself that whatever you're experiencing, be it joy or sorrow, will change. Live fully in the present moment rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. 2. Recognize the illusion of fear. Fear is often an illusion created by the mind. Imagine standing on a high cliff. Your heart races, palms sweat, but in reality, you're not falling. You're not in danger. What scares you is your mind imagining the worst possible outcomes. Fear isn't the truth. It's merely a fleeting thought. And like all thoughts, it can change and disappear. How to practice. When feeling fearful, ask yourself, does this fear truly reflect reality? Instead of running away, observe your fear without judgment, as if you are an outsider looking into your thoughts. Remember, each time you face your fear, it gradually loses its power. 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness, sati, is the art of living fully in the present, without letting the mind get caught up in future worries or past regrets. Fear primarily exists in the mind. It stems from the stories we create ourselves. But when you return to the present, fear loses its grip. How to practice. Practice mindful breathing. When anxious, focus on your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Observe bodily sensations. If you feel your heart racing or tension, notice it without reacting. Just observe. Gently acknowledge your emotions. When fear arises, softly tell yourself, this is fear, but it's just a passing emotion. 4. Understand the nature of suffering. According to the Buddha, suffering is an inevitable part of life. Fear is a form of suffering, arising from uncertainty, loss, or danger. But when you understand that fear isn't unique to you, but is a shared human experience, you feel more at ease. How to practice. View fear not as an enemy, but as a natural part of life. Instead of avoiding it, accept it calmly. Remember, you're not alone. Everyone has their own fears. 5. Let go of attachment. One of the biggest causes of fear is attachment, the craving and clinging to things around us. We fear losing what we cherish, from jobs and money to relationships and reputation. But everything changes. Nothing belongs to you forever. When you learn to love without clinging, work without obsessing over results, you gradually release fear. How to practice. Focus more on the process than the outcome. Accept that you can't control everything, and that's okay. Approach everything with a light heart. If this comes, I welcome it. If it goes, I let it go. 6. Cultivate patience. Patience, Kanti, helps you face fear calmly. We fear because we want everything resolved immediately, but life doesn't operate that way. When you stop fighting yourself, you no longer worry about failure or mistakes. You understand that everything takes time, and every experience, good or bad, helps you grow. How to practice. Instead of fearing difficulties, remind yourself, everything will eventually be okay. Learn to wait and don't rush to control everything. Take time to breathe deeply and return to the present when feeling anxious. By embracing these 6 lessons, you will gradually transform fear into strength. Remember, fear isn't the enemy. It's a teacher helping you grow each day. You can overcome fear and live a life full of courage, peace, and self-liberation.